What's going on out there, car enthusiasts? This is Wes from Your Car, Your Story, and I'm here with my man Havanis today, and he's going to be talking to us about his GT3 RS. So Havanis, man, the floor is yours. Go ahead and tell people about your car.
Okay, thanks for the intro, Wes. So this is the Porsche GT3 RS. It's the highest level production line Porsche car that's track ready. Essentially, it's more of a track car than a street car, but it's street legal. And this is the fastest thing, relative to the Turbo S, which is a different car because the Turbo S could perform a little faster depending on the circumstances, but this is more of a track car. So if you like tracking it, then this is the optimal car to get.
Okay.
You basically have everything spec'd out, factory. This has the YSAC package, which has all the extra trim with all the air vents and everything to optimize the car. And the biggest thing that this car is known for to non-enthusiasts even is the big spoiler on the back.
Spoiler on the back.
The spoiler
Okay.
is what keeps you grounded even if you're going at very high speeds.
Very high speeds.
It's mobile, so depending on the G-force, it knows what to do to keep you grounded so you don't fly off the track or the street or the freeway, wherever you are.
I got a question. So I'm looking at the spoiler back
Yes.
here, and it looks like it has some type of pumps or something in the back. So does this thing kind of fluctuates? It goes up and down?
It's up,
Okay.
so if you want to see...
So does it do that automatically if the car sensors or something picks up the type of speed or the amount of speed that you're picking up? Okay.
Yes, so it
Got
does
it.
it automatically at the correct speed. You can also manually adjust it up just like I did.
Okay.
So it kind of adds extra force to keep the car down.
Okay.
So if you're going really fast, it's not going to fly up, and it's going to keep the car more stable. I drove this car on an airstrip going 172 miles an
Wow,
hour.
172.
And, no problems. Obviously, you feel every little rock on the street on this airstrip, but it performs amazing. What else? I mean, as far as a regular car versus this one, you do not have back seats, just like
no back seats. Can I check it out?
most coupes. So no back seats, despite the fact that you
okay.
have space for the back
Yeah.
seats, just like the other Porsche 911s. But
Okay.
there's no back seat. The other thing, which is kind of funny and slightly embarrassing, is you usually have a frunk in these type of cars, like a little trunk up front.
Okay.
This one does not have it because it has the air cooler up front that takes up the space. There's a big fan.
Okay.
So you do not have a trunk. You don't have
So
a
you
trunk.
don't even have
in the
a
back.
trunk.
You don't have a frunk either. So no luggage space other than here.
Yeah.
I've actually seen people sit behind. They squeeze through between the two chairs.
Okay.
They jump in there. You're not supposed to. There's no seat belt, but I've seen people sit there.
Okay.
What else? I mean, this one is the racing yellow.
Racing yellow.
Which used to be a stock color on the Porsche, but nowadays it's a special order color. With Porsche, there are a lot of things that are optional,
Yeah.
including color choices.
Okay.
It's very rare to get special colors, and you have to pay for those colors. So this particular color now, if you order 2026, for example, it's roughly a $40,000 or $42,000 upgrade to have this color on your car.
$42,000 upgrade just to have this
Just
color.
for this color, yes.
Okay, hold on. So back up.
Yes.
Now I know you said it's a special color now. Now it's not a factory color anymore.
It is a factory
Or it is a
color.
factory color.
It used to be a stock color. You could pick white, black, this yellow, and it was
Okay.
included in the price.
Okay.
Now, if you want this yellow, you have to pay $40-some thousand to have this color.
Wow.
So mine is a
Man.
2024, and at that time it was an included color, so there was no upcharge.
No
for this.
upcharge.
But if you get the same one in 2026, you're paying another 40 grand for this color. to have this color on the car.
So why does the color cost so much? Is there a reason for it? I mean,
I think Porsche's position is that they have to take special measures to paint cars in certain colors.
Okay.
And I think maybe it's also partly due to just demand, I suppose, because it's hard to believe that it costs 40 grand more to do this versus another.
yeah, I mean that's the first I've ever heard of that, and I've been around paint all my life. My dad's been painting for like 50 something years already, and I was just in the paint booth with him the other day.
Porsche
So
is like 3 categories of colors. One is the basic one that's included in the price. There's no upcharge.
Yeah.
Then there's the one category of ordered colors, which I believe are 20 grand, and then there's the special color version, which is 40 grand.
Wow.
So you got 3 tiers of colors
Okay.
with Porsche.
I never knew that, man. Learn something new every day. Okay. Now, the rims. I mean, the rims and the tires here. I know they can get, you know.
Well, rims, I mean, these are high performance rims. What's interesting about these Porsches, all the 911s have the center locks. So instead of having like 5 or 6 bolts here, which you see on most cars,
Yeah.
you have the center lock. You see the same thing on like a Lamborghini or other exotics. So it's a special lock that goes in and then it locks inside.
Okay.
It's not just the screw that gets screwed on. So it's a kind of a high performance center lock that holds the rim together. And most of these cars have the carbon fiber, carbon ceramic brakes. So that's
Okay.
what you're seeing here.
Yeah.
Which are essentially, they're amazing. They have amazing stopping power.
I'm sure it does.
Versus
Yeah.
regular cars.
Yeah.
Like I've been in an incident once where the car in front of me slowed down, and I saw through my rear mirror that the car behind me hadn't seen me, and if I had stopped, he was going to smash into me. So
Okay.
I sped up,
Yeah.
and then to give him time to realize what's going on, and then I
Yeah.
hit the brakes. Because of the ceramics, I was able to speed up in a very short distance and then hit the
And you
brakes
hit
and
the
not
brakes.
hit the car in front of me.
Wow.
You can't do that with regular brakes.
Okay.
And they don't heat up just like regular brakes, so it gives you much longer use. So you can go
Okay.
down a canyon and you can be safe. You can track the car and be safe, and then you're not gonna heat them up within 20 minutes and then have brake failure, just
Brake
like
failure.
which you'd have with regular brakes.
Okay. So I'm looking at this. Is this the that's the this is that this?
These are the brakes, but these are the. This is where the ceramic is.
Wow. That sucker's huge, man. I never noticed them that big. Is that just
Yeah.
something that's on the Porsches or something like that, or just that particular tire?
Performance cars have big now. It's just the more surface there is, the more friction to stop the car.
Okay.
So better brakes, generally speaking. Like I'm
Okay.
putting it in layman's terms. Yeah.
And is that the same thing in the rear also? Or they're set up the same way?
Yeah, the same way.
Okay. Let's get a look real fast. Okay.
Color choice, I think you asked me before. So since I do lemon law, I have a lot of things
Yeah.
in yellow. So I do exclusively
Okay.
lemon law litigation. It's been about 20 years. That's what I practice.
Okay.
You know, automotive litigation. But I love cars, so I have multiple cars.
Okay.
And
So I see this is carbon fiber right here. Is that carbon
Yes.
fiber, right? So
Yes.
is that usually I see it on other parts of the car. So I'm pretty sure is that like to offset. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know it's light.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of speed cars with the carbon fiber on there. Is that the only parts, the black parts that are carbon fiber, or what is is any of the yellow carbon fiber also?
No, the black
Okay.
carbon fiber looking parts are the carbon fiber.
Got it.
What's a little disappointing to some of us car guys is that these black plastic parts are not carbon fiber.
Yeah,
and
okay, that's
this
what I
has the
noticed.
YSAC package, which is a $40,000 upgrade on this car. But you get these cuts and everything and these pieces in the air vents, but you do not get full carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber.
I believe there's like a private company out there that sells all of these plastic parts in actual carbon fiber, so you can switch them out if you want your car to have full carbon fiber components there.
Okay.
So it's just more money. There's so much you can do to modify these things, even though they come amazing stock cars from the manufacturer, but there's always like a ton of things you can do to modify them.
Modifying. Yeah, and I know that'll probably be real costly if you want to change those pieces out
Costly,
and
then
get the carbon
also
fiber on there.
As an automotive attorney, I don't recommend it because then you're voiding the warranty on certain
Okay,
components
got
as you're
it.
modifying things.
Yeah.
So I often tell people don't modify them, at least for the first 3-4 years while you're under
Warranty
full
still?
warranty.
Okay.
Yeah. And then afterwards, if you still have the car, then you can make the changes. But
Okay.
it's a personal choice, you know.
Got it. Now I see. What do you have going on at the top? Is that carbon fiber? Okay, because it almost looked like
Yeah,
glass
same
from the
thing.
back.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's all
Same
carbon
thing.
fiber on the
Yeah.
top. Yeah, that's a nice look up there, man. Wow. And right.
The
Oh,
bucket seats.
the bucket
So
seats.
what's
Okay.
interesting, these seats, they go up and down. You got power, but they don't fold and twist and change.
Got
so
it.
you're stationary. Doesn't matter if you like to lay back or forward. You have no choice with these seats. They are the way they are.
Yeah.
So
Regular, typical type of race car type bucket
Yeah.
seats.
Yeah.
Make sure that you stay in there
yeah.
with the speed
And
increase.
then this one, I mean, has all the little trim is in yellow to match the
Okay,
car.
I see.
So
Yeah, that's nice, man. Wow. Clock or everything, huh?
you don't even have a handle. I mean, you have this handle, but the lock is this rope you pull. So
Weight
just
though.
to save on weight. So
Just wait.
less
So,
weight.
all right.
So
well,
to
hold on.
unlock the door when you're inside, you pull this, and that's what unlocks the door.
There you go. What?
It's fun, I guess. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. The old Porsche. So I see in the front right here, you have the vents and everything right here on the hood. Now, I'm pretty sure that just to keep it cool.
Yeah, just
Pretty
to
much.
keep it cool, and you have the side vents, which you have on all the 911s.
Okay. Can we see what it looks like under the hood? Can you pop that?
Uh,
All right. Oh,
so this, it's covered, but that's where the
okay. This is what it looks
air
like.
vent is.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, that's definitely different right there. So what inspired you to want to get the GT3 RS as opposed to any other of the Porsches that are out there?
I was looking for a Turbo S convertible, but
Uh-huh.
then I ran into this one. This was about a year ago, and these
Okay.
are very rare. So
Okay.
I just didn't want to pass up the chance to get it because it was yellow and it was the GT3 RS.
Yeah.
So mostly that, but if you're gonna daily drive it, most people don't choose this car.
Okay.
But I love driving, so I daily this sometimes.
Okay.
I don't mind the stiffness. I enjoy getting, from point A to point E and getting a little tired because of the drive.
Okay.
I enjoy that, so that's why I went with the full track version instead of something more comfortable.
Okay. Now, how does this thing? How is it with gas, man? Is it a gas guzzler because it's a sports vehicle, or is it pretty good with gas?
Honestly, I don't pay attention.
Don't pay attention to it. You just
with
pull up to the gas
this
station
car,
and
you
pump,
just-
huh?
You just don't pay attention to it. Yeah.
One of them kind of things. Okay, all right. So, other than that, I mean, do you plan on getting any other type of Porsches like this in the future, or anything similar to it, or you just want to stick to this particular one right here?
For now, this one. I mean, but then you never know if something changes. You change. I have other cars. I have a Lamborghini Aventador Ultimate,
Okay.
which is the last version of the Aventador. It's the last V12 naturally aspirated engine.
Okay.
So I have that car. I have a Ferrari SF90 Spider, which is a hybrid. So, and then this one. So I kind of have a mix of things. So for now, as far as Porsche, I love this one. So I'm gonna stick with this one.
You want to stick to this one
Yeah.
right here? Okay. All right. And another thing too, man. I know you got the Ferrari hat on because I know once I post it,
Yes.
the comments are going to come,
Yes.
and I got to be able to have a rebuttal
Yes.
for the comments,
Yes.
man. You just didn't bring the Porsche
I
hat.
just
You
did it, yeah. The Porsche hat was supposed to be in the Porsche. I took it out. I have a yellow helmet which I use to go on track and stuff.
Okay.
Along with the Porsche hat, they were together. we took it out the other day because I had a friend jump in the car and it stayed at the office. So and I had this one in my other car. So,
so
no Porsche hat here. I own one.
Yeah.
For those who are concerned, but I'm not wearing it today.
Yeah, man, you'd be surprised on the type of people that focus on the small things, man. And then all of a sudden they get on me. I'm like, man, I don't know. I can't. You know, I don't know why the guy doesn't have the Porsche hat
so I'm
on.
hosting a rally today. We drove from LA to Orange County. And then we had Cars and Coffee in LA, and then in Orange County, and then we're having one tomorrow at the Ferrari dealership here in San Diego. So that's why I'm wearing a Ferrari hat. I didn't bring my Ferrari, so meeting up with the dealer guys tonight. We're having dinner with the rally guys and the Ferrari guys, and they're gonna bring a Ferrari so I can drive one tonight and tomorrow morning. So I have the hat to match that.
Okay, got it. Now, is this event that you put on pretty often? Is this like a yearly thing every few months?
I've done occasional random events like Canyon drives and Cars and Coffee events. As far as a rally, like a 2-day rally, this is the first time I'm doing it. So we had a very good turnout, and we're gonna do it a few more times this year.
Okay, a few more times. Okay, man. All right, well, I think, man, let me see, is there anything else on the vehicle we probably didn't cover, man? I know we covered a lot of it already.
Specific, I think we're good.
You know, we got the lemon law right here, so if anybody needs a lemon law. What is this right here?
So Car Syzygy is the name I put for the rally. The word Syzygy, everybody asks me what it is. It's like a network. So, so like a network for cars, for car guys. That's why I called it Car Syzygy.
Okay, all right, man. So when you get to that ripe old age and you can't drive anymore, man, and you got to hand the keys over, man, who are the keys going to?
I have my kids who are going to get the keys. But it's also why I got into cars early on, and every time I consider a car, that's the factor that that plays a big role in terms of you don't want to be 90 when you get this car, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't even get, I have trouble getting in and out of this car now. So if you can afford it, if it motivates you, do the best you can, get a car that you love. I saw a post on Facebook yesterday, some guy was saying, when is the right time to buy a Lamborghini? My answer is, whenever it motivates you enough and you have enough resources, not just to buy it cash, because it's nice, yes, if you have the cash, great, but whenever you have enough to get to it, and if it's going to motivate you and put a smile on your face every morning, you walk up to it and you're going to be pumped up, because that's what I've done. I've done ever since college. I would always buy cars that I could barely afford, but it motivated me. Every day I would get up, get pumped up, see the car, smile, jump in, go to work, do my best, and keep scaling up. So that's the approach. So you're not stuck with being 90 and then not even being able to drive the car that you can finally afford. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, because I know you see a lot of these celebrities a lot of times, like Jay Leno's, these guys have these big car factories and stuff, and I'm sure they don't drive a lot of them, but you got people like yourself.
He's driven them before, so we're all gonna get old slowly, so that's the downside of everything here in life. But we just roll with it until we get to where we get.
All right, but what the car is going after that. Okay, all right, well, sounds good, man. All right, well, hey, I thank you for giving me some time out of your 24, and thank you.
All right.
All right. Take it easy now.